communication is the use of words and sounds to communicate. Non-verbal communication is also known as body language. It's the way that we communicate without words. Both humans and animals communicate non-verbally. It's estimated that 70 to 80% of our communication is non-verbal. Non-verbal communication can be in the form of kinesics, proxemics, haptics, or paralanguage. Kinesics is how we interpret the motion of our body as a form of communication. For example, our facial expressions can tell someone else that we are happy, sad, confused, angry, irritated, or even lying. We can also communicate by gestures, such as waving, nodding, shaking our heads, pointing, and so on. Gestures and what they mean can vary from culture to culture. Sticking up your thumb can mean all is good in some cultures, but in the Middle East it's considered a rude gesture. Proxemics is all about how closeness can affect human behaviour. The closer people stand together, the closer their relationship is, generally. We often hear the term personal bubble. This is the space a person prefers around them. They will only let people they're close to into their own personal bubble. The size of the personal bubble does vary from culture to culture. Haptics is the study of touch. We touch other people to demonstrate feeling. We might kiss to show affection or sexual attraction. We might hit someone in anger or in play. We might hold hands to show affection and protection for someone else, and so on. Paralinguistics is the study of how tone and pitch in our voice also communicates feelings and thoughts to others. Listen to other people. We can hear anger, irritation, joy, happiness, sadness, and other emotions from the tone and pitch of another person's voice. This is why when we're talking on the phone, we can still often tell if the other person's emotions are good or bad, even though we can't see them. Silence is another form of communication. When we're silent, it can suggest disapproval or disagreement. When people's verbal and non-verbal communication do not match, this can create confusion, distrust, misunderstandings, and unclear messages. For example, a person with their hands across their mouth when they're talking can be interpreted as lying. Some people are very good at controlling their non-verbal communication, but many of us reveal our true feelings and emotions with our non-verbal communication. Understanding non-verbal communication is important for us all. We need to understand non-verbal communication to communicate well with others. It's useful to understand in many different careers, such as counselling, business, health and social care, teaching, law enforcement, sales, workplace interactions, and so on.